Whew, brackets are out. Let's do some predictions. Still can't get over the fact that Fnatic Onic is not in the knockout stage. But alas, this is where we are. It's time to go and predict what happens in MSC 2024, starting with the quarterfinals, those first few rounds. The way that the draw happened, it's confirmed that there can be no same country grand finals. No PH versus PH, no MY versus MY, which leaves the representation to 2 PH, 2 MY, 1 Cambodia, 1 Turkey, 1 Myanmar, and 1 Singapore. Match 1, Liquid Echo versus Falcon Esports. Liquid Echo. Falcon Esports, they seem to be very reliant on a specific set of strategies. And they can be aggressive if they want to, but it takes a lot of setup for them. Like, they need to find that perfect early to mid game quiet for Royal Milk to be able to get farmed so he can be chunky enough. Benny needs to be on a very, very pivotal hero, like a Gold Lane Ruby is pretty good because again of the CC potential and the damage, or a Moskov, but what if they take that away? What if Liquid Echo drafts crazy? What if Coach CJ and Coach Tic Tac get on him, right? And as it is, I don't see any weaknesses in Liquid Echo. Like, there's just none. So, Liquid Echo takes this, no problem. Match 2, Falcons AP Bren versus See You Soon. It's the Battle of the Birds. Despite the unfortunate events that have befallen See You Soon, whether or not the allegations are true, there is evidence that led the league to make that decision, which none of us can question, at least we who work for the league stand by. That does not take away from the fact that the boys stepped up, all right? With the leadership of MP the King, who knows what they're capable of. Like, they are the aggressive team right now. Maybe only second to Liquid Echo, See You Soon is the Davai Gaming of MSC 2024. Like, they are what Deus Vult was. And how perfect is that it was Deus Vult who knocked them out in M5. But consider still you're playing against Falcons AP Bren. Possibly the best synergy-based team in the world right now. Like, role per role, sure, maybe it's arguable that maybe they're not the best. Maybe they need a little help from each other, but that's what makes them such a great team. They complement each other so well that they all look like stars when it's their turn to shine. And with that said, they are in a hot streak. They really want to prove that what happened in the Grand Finals of MPL Philippines Season 13 wasn't the normal. Falcons AP Bren wasn't what was supposed to happen. So, yeah, despite what See You Soon has done, the run ends here. Falcons AP Bren wins. Let's go to match number 3. The invincible Titans of Malaysia, Selangor Red Giants, going up against Fireflux Esports of Turkey. Oh man, this is tough because as much as we'd like to see the Turkish do well, SRG just hasn't found a match just yet, and I'm not so sure if it's the Turkish. Now that's a loaded sentence right there. Fill in the blanks later on. But despite how amazing Fireflux is and how it seems like they don't belong in the region, like how are they able to incubate such amazing talents from a developing region such as Turkey? I think you can't deny the process and the abilities that SRG have put on display. That's it. I think I'm going to call it here. SRG wins. SRG eliminate Fireflux Esports. Up next, we have match number 4, the final match for the quarters. NIP Flash versus Homeboys. Oh boy. It's the Malaysian-Singaporean rivalry all over again, huh? This is tough because NIP Flash looks like they are on a whole nother level. It's like they are prepared to a degree that no one anywhere around the world ever saw coming. Like, I have to admit, I did know your game. I have to apologize. NIP Flash, well done. Like, you're more than just Hades Esports now. Like, there is legit a threat there. Especially with the whole LOLZ and JPL Rome situation, like switching up, like actively. Who knows what they're truly capable of? Who knows if what they showed in the groups are the peak of their abilities? And again, as much as I love Homeboys, as much as I love Udil, Nets, Zorn, Chibi, Sepat. I hope the Flame Boys don't flame me for this, but I think NFP Flash are going to surprise us all and eliminate Homeboys. Still looking forward to the amazing promo by Udil after. You know, I'm sure Dawood, Sandstorm, and Mara will ask for them to send a message, to say some words to the Flame Boys. But yeah, I'm gonna draw the line here. This is the hot take. This is a hot take. Homeboys going home. NFP Flash moving forward. Moving on to the semifinals. Assuming that Liquid Echo win that first matchup and Falcons AP Bren move on from the second, it's time for Filipino Heartbreak Hour. Few hours. Because I'm expecting for that matchup to actually last a while. That's going to be a best of 5, and only one of them can move on forward to the grand finals, and then the other going through to the battle for third, which makes sense because this is what Manjin wanted. Remember that? Shot a video about a week ago, the last stop for MLBB around the world with Manjin Faldas, and he said, hey, I want the grand finals to be PH versus someone else. So it's a little bit of a course correction from MSC 2023. And here, I think it's going to be very similar. And I know I'm dodging the question, so might as well get to it. Who wins between Falcons AP Bren and Liquid Echo? It's tough. Although it's no secret that I think on many public channels I have said Falcons AP Bren is on a whole nother level. I mean, they're better now. They're much, much better now than they were in the grand finals. But I'm not saying Liquid Echo is bad either. With that said, I just have to put my money where my mouth is and call it in this very video. I think this time Falcons AP Bren takes the win. It's going to go a long way, though. It's going to be a 5-game series, no question. It has to be. And I'm sorry to the Cavalry. I'm sorry to my Liquid Echo fam. But this is the story. Well, this is my story. This is my prediction video. Henceforth, the Singaporean-Malaysian rivalry continues. From match 3, it's SRG moving up. In match 4, we have NIP Flash. Despite NIP Flash coming up from relative obscurity, again, M5, they really do much. This time around, I think they are going to put up a fight. This is a best of 5. I can see them going as far as 5 games all the way. But realistically, I think it's going to be a 3-1. I think Selangor Red Giants will continue on 4th, straight to the grand finals. And last but not least, of course, the grand finale. All roads lead to this. There was nowhere else to go, right? Falcons AP Bren versus Selangor Red Giants. Hoo-wee! The headline writes itself, man. It's an amazing story. I can't wait to see eventually Selangor Red Giants' win streak come to an end. I think this is it. They've gone almost 4 months without a single series loss, barely any game losses, and it'll come at the hands of a vengeful Falcons AP Bren. The World Tour continues, man. That's just how it works. F-Cap wins in Riyadh. Technically, it's a home court advantage. They are still Falcons, and they are also AP Bren. But I do expect this to go relatively far. Minimum 4-1, most likely 4-2. But that's just my expectations. It's also possible that they go 4-3. And then again, I'm not from the future. Might be SRG, but I predict it's Falcons AP Bren. Let me know, what do you think? Am I reading this wrong? I might have gotten it wrong just at the quarterfinals. Comment down below. And don't forget, comment when I get something wrong and tell me to come back to this. Because again, hindsight is 2020. I am recording this the night of the knockouts bracket draw. So this is full-on prediction powers coming into play. Like and subscribe, baby. You know what it is. See the world.